Click on the Castoff shortcut. Castoff is designed as multiple sheets or tabs. The Castoff is driven from the actuals, so an option of adding details has been included. In each sheet, a shortcut Add Row is provided for adding a new row. The landing page is divided into two parts. As you save and finalize each time, you will be able to see the number of versions, last updated date and user information in the first part. You can also download the latest version in Excel format. The second part of the page provides a consolidated report on each element under the extracted column. You can use the values from the extracted column, or input updated values in the final column if required. Chapter-wise summary provides a consolidated report by chapter. Main lists all the chapters and files submitted for the chapter along with all the metadata, characters, words, and pages. All elements in the manuscript, excluding illustrations, headers, extracts, poetry and tables are included in this tab. For each element, meaning character, word, or page, the system will populate information from automatically extracted metadata and duplicate the same in the final column. You can change the value based on the agreed limit and then save your changes. The retrieved data continues to show the actual values from the files and the final column shows the last saved value. The data in the final column will be considered. You can also input trim size and divisor details based on the book design. Choose a trim size and divisor depending on the book specs and arrive at a page extent for the character count. The next sheet lists all the illustrations and image details for each chapter. Image height and width are retrieved from the metadata, and the type and page size will display automatically if the values have been input using the Art Audit feature in PageMajik. The summary table is a consolidation of details by the size of the image with respect to the page. The header sheet lists the headers in each chapter. It can traverse up to 6 levels of headings and brings in the data automatically if the file is reviewed in PageMajik's editor. By default, the trim size selected in the main tab will be applied here. You can input the trim size and divisor details based on the book design. For the chapter opener, you can input the divisor as number of chapter openers that can be accommodated on a page based on the book design. The sheets for extract, poem, and table also auto-populate information from the files reviewed in PageMajik's editor. Any changes made manually in the final column will show in red to differentiate from the retrieved data. This applies to all sheets. By default, the trim size selected in the main tab will be applied here too. You can input the divisor for each tab. For extract, the divisor is the number of characters per page. For poem, the divisor is the number of lines per page. For table, the divisor is the number of rows per page. You can save any changes made and finalize the Castoff. The Castoff can also be exported as an Excel file.